Alright, here we go. Okay, so we are looking at galactic dominance somewhere in the near future. At least, I would hope. I've added a new type of fortress to my setup. This is what it looks like. It's got swarmer missiles all over the place. We actually should take a look at our designs in general to see if we should slap any swarmer missiles onto our ships in general. Swarmer missiles do 12 damage, the mediums here do 39, but there's a lot more of them. They got a range of 100, slightly longer than the normal quantum missiles. Accuracy 100%, tracking 50%, so slightly higher tracking. And the missile itself, what's the missile hull points? Like 30. Wow, an evasion of 30, speed of 10, retargeting range is 15. This is 25 though. So the quantum missiles, damage-wise, a little bit better, but the swarmer missiles are a little bit tankier. I am gonna add a single swarmer missiles to our setup just to iron things out. It looks like it's not going to be possible anyway because of the way we are running stuff. I do want to get some shields though, so let's just get this upgrade in there, and then it should be possible. Good. So we have a little bit of shields on there, and that's what I was going for anyway. I was in the midst of doing a bunch of robo-modding. Let's modify this template and actually add something cool here. Let's make you this one over here. So that's the basic TARS. No. We don't want to change that. The energy TARS, however, we are going to change. So energy TARS are going to look like this. Oh, good lord. Apparently, okay, that's a problem. Can I not delete templates? I'm going to end up with like 25 million templates. Modify template. Can I? Alright, so that doesn't work. Okay, so apparently we cannot remove templates. And for the sake of being able to navigate that menu, I'm not going to add too many additional things there. The Han Theocracy is no longer a associate state with the sovereign marine nations. Lalavis... Ooh, that's Potash. Yeah, I was afraid of that. The Mechazur, the only other robot empire in our galaxy, is no longer a thing anymore. We are still running. Can demand vassalization? No, it's not going to be possible. I should really turn that off. Felnol, Cooperative, Defensive Pact, Heathian, and Mechazur Confluence. Interesting. So these guys, who don't like us at all, obviously, because we are disgusting robots that want to assimilate everything. They are now defensive allies of the Mechazur Confluence, which helps us, indeed. The Hithian Coalition is still guaranteeing these guys, so that is not particularly great for us. In the short term, we do want to go for the third option here. We basically want to get Voidborn as soon as we can. And then we can go for Master Builders, followed by Galactic Wonders and Machine Worlds. How many options do we have? We still have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7 remaining. So what we want to do is we want to get the following. We want to get Master Builders. That's 1. Then Voidborn is 2. Circle of Life is 3. Galactic Wonders is 4. And then Machine Worlds is 5. And we'll fill up the rest where necessary. In the meantime, though, we do want to specify a bunch of our stuff quite nicely. And also, as somebody so nicely mentioned earlier, we need to talk to Curator Alpha. We can't afford it right now, but we are on our way to afford that. So, Capital Buildings now produce 1 additional Unity. That should increase our Unity productions by quite some margin, to say the least. We do want to continuously start streamlining our worlds as much as we can. One thing that is a little bit important to us, and this may be the biggest mistake we will ever make, but yeah. So this species over here, set rights. Can I not set rights? Do I need to manually purge you guys? It does look like I may have to. Okay. Let's purge all on planet until we get 4 more pops. Our surrounding empires are not going to like this, to say the least. This is not optimal. We are basically purging a pre-sentient species. Nobody's going to like that sort of thing because obviously pre-sentient species and all that jazz. So, yeah. Let's stop tracking this one because we already know what's there. What do we got? Tile blockers. All right, cool. Wow, this is expensive. 104 months. Army upkeep, I guess, is nice. Can we? Oh, hello there, Sal. You are gonna build a science lab, and we are gonna put some logic engines on there. Like standard research tars, nothing too crazy. Did I? No, I built a miner on there for a second. There we go. That fixes that problem. The lava's unified and the... Okay, they are now guaranteeing those guys. Alright, trip. We can upgrade. We will plop down an engineering facility as soon as we can. This is all energy. We can clear these tiles. So that's a bunch of science that we can get. I'm also really tempted to colonize this world. It's a size 17. It has good potential and will allow us to get a little bit more influence because of this system. Although we cannot take this system out. Like we're gonna turn this. Can we turn this into a ring world? How many planets are here? There's enough planets for a ring world, so we're gonna put a ring world in here sooner or later. It's more of a case of I do not want to remove this here outpost because if we do, we're gonna run into some problems there in terms of not being able to get to this part of the galaxy anymore. So that's a problem. Alright, cool. We're clearing the sprawling swarms. Yeah, Spark of Genius. Nice. A little bit of an update on that one. Is that one of my other guys? No, actually it is. 65 months remaining. It's a level 5 though. I would like to upgrade the total level of my robots in general. Like being able to get more leader levels out of it would be kind of nice. Another science lab here. And our research tars. Cool. Yes, more research. Always good. More engineering. And that's the standard stuff. That's all taken care of. How are we doing our fleet cap, actually? Yeah, we should probably build... can we... Yeah, let's upgrade all of our stuff to the max. Oh, good lord. You're not even there. Level 5. Another level 5. So basically, we're just upgrading all of our abilities to A, defend ourselves. The stations are at 1.9k, which is kind of nice. Why on earth are you in orbit? Let's land those if we can.
Construction complete.
Apparently not. Okay, so that is a shame. Although...
Ship augmentations completed.
Alright, that was cheap anyway. Okay, upgrades are there. Spaceport level 5. Spaceport level 6, and then we'll start investing. Basically, what I want to do is I want to get machine worlds as soon as you can because we get a 15% bonus to everything what we do on our world. So if we take a look at machine worlds, yeah. Machine pops living in machine worlds have their resource output increased by 15%. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but that is basically 15 research of every single category if we upgrade all of our worlds, which in itself is pretty damn staggering if you ask me. We cannot colonize this world because of the distance here. That is a shame. Still not entirely sure how these guys are able to do that. Man, this does look like a decent world, actually. Oh well. Such a shame. Can't have them. Can't win them all, I'm afraid. Right, you're already maxed out. You will be maxed out. What's this? The Raxlaxlack Republic is integrating the Yaxkalak Pious Republic. Such joy. Much love. Cool. Alright, so somebody was asking me, he's like, ASpec, why are you not putting planets in sectors? Well, there's a good reason. First of all, my army upkeep is ready, so that's good. And we're going to get these guys. Actually...
Construction complete.
The reason is that I like to, A, have full control. I get 11 out of 11 directly colonized systems. Plus, if we put a planet into a sector, it will automatically lower the output that we get from that planet down to only 75% of its income. I still want to make sure that we don't lower our overall income into our empire. If we are forced to move into sectors, which will most likely sooner or later will, basically what's going to happen is we're just going to go and basically move a bunch of our fully developed planets into a sector like Trip or Sal or something along those lines, turn this into a sector, and then start stacking up some of these other worlds. That's basically the idea.
Construction complete.
But yeah, making sure that we can get fully developed worlds so that the governors don't mess with them, whilst we can still continuously developing other planets. Can we do some terraforming here? We can. Takes a little bit of a while. Should we spend that 2,000 energy? Oh, man. The reason why I want to spend it on... Man. That's totally not worth it as well. Let's just colonize it. We are going to use you, sir. Where should we put it down? This would be a bit of a waste. Let's put it over here. It's not the greatest, I guess. Post. It's our new world post. And yeah, I can colonize it because it's already in the trap system, which means that we can do whatever we want with it. And also, hello there, planet that we didn't already do anything with. Should we upgrade some more stuff? Science ships cannot be upgraded right now, probably because I actually have not added them to the potential upgrade queue. What do we got? Ooh, antimatter reactor. Cool. Alright. Shield capacitor is nice if we were running shields, that is. I'd rather have alternative stuff there. Alright, cool. Let's pause this for a second. Put some advanced shields on this bad boy over here. Okay, that's just a prober. Okay, so we will put advanced shields on this here bad boy. Good. Alright, very fast picket. General offensive unit. I'm just slapping a bunch of shields on here because I just kind of want to experiment. Ah, God. That's not worth it. Okay, so it's not yet worth it. Let's put it that way. It also means that we need to downgrade a bunch of these here. Shield items. Good. That's taken care of. I don't have battleships yet, so I guess that's the thing. Colony ships all are being upgraded. Same thing with the science boats. Transport ships, they are now a bit faster in system. This is a terrible design. Cannot remove last design. That's what I just did. Okay. Alright, defensive plexus. We can remove this bad boy. We've got this design. So that's good. A bunch of swarmer missiles put onto everything. So, but yeah, being able to upgrade all of our stuff is kind of a nice thing. How we're doing on... Oh, you are not level 5. You are not level 5. You are not level 5. You are successful. Good. So it should be more tile blockers. Good. Naval capacity. We can increase core sector systems. Definitely. Because then we can start colonizing this here system. A lot of good resources on here. A bunch of engineering research, which we need to get anyway. So that's always good. I'm still surprised that we have not been jumped on by any of the other empires in the meantime. Kind of surprising, really. Oh, hello there, science. Alright, cool. What's our main output here? Minerals. That is great, because it means we can put a mineral processing plant on there. And we'll put a minor TARS on there.
Construction complete.
Okay, good. Trap. It's still going to be engineering. Yep. And minerals. Good. We're going to build a research TAS on this one. And the other ones... actually, this should also be a research TARS. And where is my miner design? There we go. So the miner will go on this. Cool. We can clear all this stuff. And I'm aware that this would be a lot cheaper if I had done Mastery of Nature. Due to the inherent bonus that comes with... Oh my lord, that's going to be so much research coming out of this planet. And we got assist research on that. It's like a 30% bonus in every single...
Military confrontation detected.
Audiger. Okay. Not my problem. It's all going to be engineering. And we've run out of money. But we're still getting a lot a month, so that is good. Now, what's our output here? It's mostly energy, surprisingly enough. Are we doing... Yes, we are running an energy nexus here. Mining network, another mining network, and just to round things off, a mineral processing plant. And the reason for that is that we do want to kind of round out our stuff in terms of making sure that we have all the bells and whistles enabled. Broke off the non-aggression pact. Well, sucks to be them, I guess. Energy goes here, a miner goes there, a miner goes there. Good. So we can just build another mining on this. What's our output here?
Planetary settlement procedure initiated. Construction.
Let's cancel this one, and let's build a mineral processing plant on this and build a mining outpost there. I think that's really a better solution overall. A little bit more efficiently spread, so to speak. One energy tars of the weird kind. Yes, yes. Give me engineering technology, please. We're almost caught up in the engineering department anyway. Let's build a pop. Non-aggression packs being done all over the place. It's not really a problem on my side. I'm still almost getting 100 energy a month. That is pretty darn ridiculous. Notice how I'm saying darn instead of damn. Oh no, I said it. Oh, please, YouTube, do not demonetize me. Whatever will I do? Okay, minerals. Mineral processing plant. The next month I will be able to build all that stuff, so. 90 energy a month. It's still nothing compared to our mineral output, which is pretty... What the hell is a trade... Oh, right, it's the trade expense to the Mechazur confluence. And you're going to be a miner. Good. So basically right now we are in the process of building all of our planets to the max. Completely maxing out all of our worlds so we can get a ton of resources very, very quickly. What's our main output here? Minerals. Good. Then we will put a mineral processing plant here, a science lab here, and a mine over there. And just making sure we have the right pops. Good. That'll be taken care of. There's going to be an energy pop, obviously. As soon as it's done. Good. I will just build an energy plant on top of that. We'll upgrade all that stuff over time anyway, so... I do like micromanaging a lot of this stuff. A lot of people have been asking ASpec, why on earth are you micromanaging everything? It's because I enjoy it. It gives me something to do. The game sadly does have limitations in terms of when it comes to trying to keep yourself A, sane, and B, busy, because we are approaching the mid-game, and what that means is that, well, basically we are going to slow down, and we're going to need... We're kind of starting to get into the stage of where we're going to be stuck in what is effectively perpetual war. Not that I have a problem with that, you know, unless you're the United Nations, obviously, then you're going to have a problem with that. But overall, it's just one of those things where you're thinking by yourself, well, this could be done a little... Okay, what's our output here? It's not interesting, so we're just going to put science on there. Science... But yeah, basically we're just making sure that we have
acquisition successful.
All the resources that we need in order to get into what's the next stage of the game. Research alternatives, hyper shields this early. That is pretty crazy, considering our income. Torpedoes, point defense. We could go for cloud lightning conduits. It's a rare tech. It doesn't really matter all that much. The Mechazur confluence is in a bit of a pickle. They are pathetic.
Construction complete.
Everybody hates them. So, well, they are disgusting robot people.
Complete.
In the meantime, still being guaranteed, I see. How about you guys over here? They are inferior to us, and they are being the kingdom of... Yeah, these guys are being the biggest problem. The Hithian Coalition. They are equivalent to us. They have direct access to our space in some way. Let's take a look, actually, how happy they are. Close their borders. Fascinating. But these guys have Federation Association status, which means they could move all their fleets right through our space. Less than optimal, to say the least. Alright, let's take a look here. Yes. Upgrade me with all your delicious science. Not a big fan of that, though. The automatic reset on that regard. Good. We should be able to upgrade this. Nice. That's
Construction
good.
complete.
Trip is basically taken care of. Bunch of Xenos here. Okay, that's all. Oh, hello there. Engineering. And you are going to be a biolab. A lot of people are like, man, why you keep on building biolabs? It's because of efficiency, my man. Overall, it's going to balance out in the end. All right, what we got? Tradition cost by the number of colonies being introduced by 20%. Huge friggin' deal. One of the best things in the game by a long shot. I love this particular tradition. It's great. I should really go for it a lot earlier than I have been doing so far. Same thing with Cog in the Machine. It's also great. At this stage, expansion not really all that interesting for us anymore, except for that, and of course, the inevitable expansion perk that comes with it.
A foreign entity
Oh, hello.
encrypted our communication.
Icanian Union. Democratic Crusaders. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Where are you guys? All the way over here? Icanian Union.
Construction complete.
No idea where you are, and quite frankly, my dear, I do not give a damn. Athalids. Alright, cool. Alright, that's all. That's all she wrote, really? Good, that means that we can start building new cruisers. Excellent. And we are at 94 fleet power. The upkeep for these ships is going to be pretty high, because our fleet is going to be approaching about 20k very soon. We'll be pretty much be eclipsing all of the species around us. So it's something we want to keep in the back of our heads. Hello there. I did not know that you were in range of mining. Should probably pay a little bit more attention to that. And thankfully, we're no longer humiliated by this war, which is great. All right, we're gonna go and wrap up this episode. Again, it's on one hand, a lot of people are like, man, I just want to see action. I want to see crap blowing up, and I'm just like, you know, sometimes you gotta do stuff like this just to make the experience interesting. It's about the journey, but also kind of about exploding ships in the end. So I do kind of agree with you on that. Next time, let's try to make things a little bit more interesting. Let's see if we can find some assimilation targets for our next episode. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, and as always, each other.